Alright guys, hello and welcome. This will be episode 2 of the Factorio Let's Play series. Welcome back. So I did things incredibly disorganized for this episode. I kind of just got on, saw a few things that I could do, and started doing them. So this has turned into kind of a base maintenance episode, which I've already recorded. I just went back and looked at everything and realized I didn't have an intro. And so I'm about to cut into where I started, which was just I noticed that I needed to help Calvin out by moving a line of a product, the engine blocks, down to the machines that needed them because they were starving for them. So that's where we start, and then we just do a whole bunch of base maintenance and talk about a few things, and then we end up here at my oil field, which is where we're going to start episode 3. So enjoy, and thank you for watching. Alright, so let's do this. So what we're going to do is I'm going to grab an inserter and pull it off of the chest. Now, there's another way I could do this, but I think this will be fine. And let's go ahead and do... Ooh, this is going to be rough. How do I get it through all this traffic? I suppose I could go up and around. That just seems like a lot of time and resources to get around, but I don't think I'm actually going to be able to make it either way, because let's look at this real quick. If I use an underground one right here, I can't actually make it across there. And if I were to do that here, I could maybe make it to here, but I don't think I could make it across there, and I don't have enough room to turn and go down. And at any rate, I don't have any way to do that, so yeah, we're going to do this the messy way, and try to at least keep most of it underground. So here we go. Alright, straight up and around. So this is one of the challenges with, I think, which I haven't encountered this much, excuse me, but one of the challenges with playing on a server, you know, with a friend of yours, is that you don't have the same vision, and we currently don't have voice chat capability, so it's just a little bit hard to, you know, like communicate a vision for what we want to do, which is not like a big deal. It's not like that serious or anything, but it would be, you know, it just means that we have to kind of guess at what we're doing. So like I said before, the reason that I'm doing this is because I noticed this. I logged on and I noticed that the science pack was down here and it needed engine parts, which I actually created a little factory for earlier, and it's not receiving any. And so I thought I'd just bring a line down. Not very nice looking at all, but it will work, which is exactly what we need right now. I just have to figure out how I want to get it over to that line there. I think we'll do this. Come down here. Yeah. Oops, not that. Back to the undergrounds. Well, that's kind of... I think that might be kind of in the way, actually, now that I think about it, but... Oh. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm just at a loss. I'm flabbergasted here. Alright, let's try something else. See if I can get from here to here. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, okay. We're going to do that. There we go. And then hopefully I can get them to come in on the right side. Sorry, I realized I'm just not talking. This is the first video. I'm actually cheating. Oh, I didn't realize that was going the other way. Well, that changes the whole thing, doesn't it? Don't. Okay. Alright, so we'll bring this over. Sorry, this is the first video that I've shot today, and I just wanted to go ahead and do this quick project real quick before doing a real intro. I'm obviously just kind of getting my first coffee in, and not really paying attention to talking to you guys. But here we go. Hopefully this will work. We'll connect this up. Hopefully that machine will start running. There we go. Or is that not where that's supposed to be? Is this supposed to be an output? That's another issue, okay, with communication, is that I don't really understand. So this is making the mining drills, which is good. That's what we want. Okay, no, it is working. I just connected it, I think, to a different line than he intended to. So, okay, that's what I was saying. Is that it's hard to organize. You know, I didn't exactly understand how he had this whole factory set up, and so I've kind of just jumped in here like another engineer coding, you know, and just put my own mark on it. And it might not be exactly what he was envisioning, but we'll see. It seems like it's running, which is exactly what we want. We're gonna follow this line. I haven't even looked over here yet. There we go. So yeah, they're instantly being grabbed and passed along. But it looks like we don't have quite enough output to satisfy our demands, which I can't tell if that's a terrible thing or not. Because it looks like we've only got, what, 5 running right now? Six at this point. So maybe they'll slowly fill up. Oh, okay, I see. It actually passes it to the farthest one first. That's interesting. I did not know it did that. Okay. Well, that works. Got the research line fixed and up and ready. Now on to another project. Alright, before we do that, I was just looking at some of the new products that I haven't seen yet, because obviously Calvin has regressed beyond what I have seen on the server, and a lot of these products I've never seen before at all. So we got these modules that I've never seen. So I was just saying that this is not quite fulfilling our needs for research. So what happens if we add a speed module to it? I'm going to add a speed module to each one of these, and then if that goes well, then I think I can leave it there. But if not, I might add another speed module to each one. It looks like we're almost at full capacity now. So I'm just going to kind of play with this and watch this for a second. I'll bring you back. All right. So I think we're just about to get to full capacity here. We might be. I got these two guys short, and it might fluctuate a little bit. Let's see what happens when this row of 4 comes in. Nope, they all got grabbed by the middle. Well, I suppose what I had done before with this kind of setup was that I had put inserters facing so all these inserters are facing this way down the line, and all the parts get passed this way. I had put them originally in my setup going this way as well. I wonder if that would kind of be more evenly distributed to these bottom parts that are like getting the last of the pickings. But I think that's a little bit better. And what I did was I noticed I got the 4 speed modules in here, and I noticed that this is kind of lagging behind right here. So I added 2 speed modules there. So we'll see what that does. But success. Alright, we're back. So I was looking at the power system, And I realized that we're getting close to like 2/3 of our production is being used up. We're still fully satisfied, but you never know when that's going to take another hit, and we're adding things all the time. So I think we're just going to call this this episode Base Maintenance. Let me get a new research started. We just got Electric Energy Distribution 2, which gives us the substation, which I have never used. But I know it's going to change the way we handle our power. I think Calvin had gotten into it in his single play. So I might let him take care of that. But we're just going to do a little bit of work here and add on a new, another 4 block of steam engines. And I noticed that the water's getting not low, but it's starting to drop a little bit. I don't know what the ratios are. Calvin will probably come behind me, as he should, and modify this. But I'm going to add another pump as well and connect it up here. So here we go. Let's get a pipe. Put that there. Where are our boilers? There we go. I finally know how to do this correctly. Let's see, some track, some inserters. There we go. A little bit of power. Let's see. How is this gonna go? Is that gonna work? It might. We'll see. Let's put down the steam engines. And one more thing for power. There we go. Oh, no, it's a little messy. That's not bad. And let's see where we're at here. There we go. Much better. Much better. And just for the sake of, I don't even know, cleanliness or fastidiousness? No, neither of those things. Never mind. Those are the wrong words. For the sake of safety, I suppose, I'm going to give us a new water line here. Put one like that. One like that. And a little like that. There we go. Yep. Is that working? Got water flowing? Yep. 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 Okay, cool. I suppose while I'm here, I might as well just keep the theme rolling. Just gonna expand it out a little bit more than it had been. There we go. And let's go ahead and make a gate or two. How about 2? As that's all I have the resources for. There we go. Cool. That'll do. Alright, so that's power. I'm going to go look around the base and see if there's anything else I can do to kind of help out here. Alright, I was over here looking at this advanced circuit line, and here's a great example of how to screw things up. There was this little piece of track right here. And I was like, well, that just seems superfluous. That doesn't seem like we need to have it. But what it did was it allowed the plastic bars to go to the correct side. So I'm going to take all these out. And I'm actually unsure of how that even worked. Well, oh yeah, how did I do that? I'm actually going to have to go back and look at footage to see how that even worked. So I will be right back. Alright, there we go. I figured it out. Figured out my mistake. Alright, so we're going to take this one out, reverse it, and now we've got this two-way intersection. And now the copper coils go to the right side. The correct side, that is. And I think we're going to want more of these in the future for lots of different things. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some materials ready, and we're going to expand this line out and have maybe 2 more copper coils and 1 more electronic circuit, and then try to push this one out 2 more as well. So let me get everything ready for that, hopefully, and then I'll bring it back. Alright, I think I've come up with a plan. It's a little different from my initial thought. Okay, so these 2 copper coils are outputting to this track here, and they're being used exclusively by the advanced circuit maker. And this electronic circuit is producing exclusively for these 2 advanced circuit makers. But we've got a lot of coil up here. It's basically stacked up, waiting to be used. I think what I'm going to try to do is connect this line here to this line here, and that'll put the copper coils on the other side, so it'll be, you know, double-sided with the electronic circuits and the copper coils. I'm going to try to bring it down and then bring it through here and connect up with this line, and that's going to push the copper coils and the electronic circuits this way. And then hopefully what I'm going to do is take these 2 and change them to electronic circuits, and then add 2 more advanced circuit makers here. So it's a little complex, but I'm going to start on it, and then I'll bring you back if it's working or if I've broken everything. So we'll see. Step 1 complete. Copper coils are flowing. Alright, we're back. So that worked out pretty well. Yeah, so I matched up this line, brought it around, pushed it underground past all this stuff, and went ahead and extended this line by 3 assembly machines. And then I realized that, you know, the production up here seems to be fulfilled. Doesn't seem to be a problem with keeping up pace. So we don't even need the electronic circuit and the 2 copper ones that were here. So that allowed me to take out a little bit of line space. Now this iron line is superfluous, but I'm going to leave it there for now, because there's no real reason to take it out. What I will do is I'm going to retool this engine block line, because there's no real need for it to be quite as convoluted as it was now, since there's more room to work with. So we're just going to come down here, and let's see, 4, boom. Alright, cool. That should do it. Yep, there we go. Alright, cool. Much cleaner, I think. And still the possibility for expansion. Like, if I'm researching pretty heavy right now, so I'm trying to keep an eye on our blue research packs, or whatever they are, Science Pack 3. Yeah. And just seeing if they're getting fully used up or not, making sure that all the labs are running, which they are, which is good. And I think we're keeping up pace on those now, which is awesome. Now, obviously, we have a surplus of advanced circuits, but we're going to need those advanced circuits for other things. So now I think we can, you know, do something like plop down a little inserter and split this line off, you know, and just have advanced circuits at the ready. So that was a nice little successful project. And yeah, I think that's it for the moment. I might do one more thing and look around, and I'll bring you guys back. Alright guys, I think that about wraps it up for this episode. So, just a state of the union, the state of play today. This is my little oil field I've been working on over here. If you look at the mini-map, Calvin's got a little bit of something going on over here, I noticed, just to start working on some stuff, some sulfuric acid and whatnot. But we are definitely going to need it, and we're going to need it badly. So this is what I've got set up for right now. Seems to be working. When I started it the other day, I couldn't quite get all the tanks filled up, but I think they're filled up now. I've got the pumps in there that seem to help out quite a bit, but even this one pump on these heavy oil barrels are just not getting filled up. And so I think maybe another line and another pump might do it because it's so heavy that it needs the pressure to really get it going. So we'll see what happens with that. But that's going to be next episode. I kind of lied on my previous intro episode and said that that's what we're going to be doing, but this time it was just base maintenance and that kind of thing. So I'm glad you watched. Oh, one last thing. We upgraded the power. Uh, we're we're sitting right at about 50 right now, but I just saw it go up to about 70% on a heavy load. So we're gonna have to extend that once again, but that is just the constant struggle. So next time, it's time to process a bunch of chemicals and pollute the earth. Hey, all right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, hit that like and subscribe, please. It really helps out. And I'm glad you did enjoy it. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.